Okay, we should be live. Yeah, I think we are good. I think it should be all switched over. Music should be stopped. So, welcome to our live stream. I, of course, am Devin.
And I'm Paul.
And we are Dads and Dice, two brand new dads who like to play some board games. And today, that board game is, we're going back to good old Dice Thrones. But today, we are doing Santa versus Krampus. This just came in the mail last week, and unfortunately, it took us a week to just get it to the table or whatnot, but we are super excited to bring it to y'all.
Yeah, and I see we've already got a Mercy Q here in the comments. We are excited for some gameplay for sure. Devin said, unfortunately, kind of unfortunate for you guys because y'all haven't gotten a playthrough, but Devin and I have been at BGG Con all last week, so we've just been kind of getting back in the rhythm of stuff and you know, just trying to get back to just some normal gameplay. So this will be another exciting one for us today, I think.
Yeah, so sorry, just trying to get all of my stuff in a row, and I made that way worse. There we go. Yeah, so dadgummit, I did it again.
Doing some technical stuff over here with the chat.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. I can actually... Dang it. There we go.
There we go.
See it. Okay, yeah, so, as I said, we're super excited to try out Santa versus Krampus. Yeah, we'll give it a few minutes, see if anybody else jumps in or whatnot. Mercy to you. Thank you very much for joining us. We are, as Paul said, super excited to bring it to y'all.
Yeah, so actually, before we get started... when I got here, I told Devin that I had a surprise for him.
Oh, you did. I do remember this now. That was an hour ago, but yeah.
And I asked if he wanted it then or during the live stream, and I think we decided during the live stream. So, what I want to do, I want to bring a little bit more holiday cheer to this, and we are going to...
You're about to make us wear hats.
I have a hat.
Oh.
But hold on, that's not all. We have some holiday gear. And we've got bells on this one.
Oh.
And then we have this one here.
Oh.
So Devin, pick your poison.
Paul knows this is not me. Oh my goodness. I don't want the one with bells.
All right. I had assumed that.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, this is far from me. This is Paul. This is things Paul legitimately owns. He did not just buy this.
I did not.
He owns this kind of stuff.
And then we'll go all out here, and I probably can only wear this for the beginning.
Oh my goodness.
So we're bringing some holiday cheer.
Yeah, we are.
This should be the thumbnail.
You're right. This should have been the thumbnail.
But then it wouldn't have been a surprise.
Then it wouldn't have been the awful surprise you've made this.
That one's surprisingly comfortable, though. So you got a nice one there.
Why does the gingerbread man look like he's tweaking?
Because he's a gingerbread man. He thinks he's about to get eaten.
Okay.
I want Lacey to come out. See us.
I don't know that she wants that.
You're watching. Awesome. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. So.
Looking good. Appreciate it, John.
Thanks, John. Yeah, needed that. Well, we need to get into the gameplay so our camera of us shrinks down here. Okay, we're gonna at least switch this over here.
I like it.
Okay, so here we go. Let's do that. So we got it already kind of set up here for the most part. So I am going to be playing Krampus to start off here. Paul is going to do the heavy-hitting Santa. Honestly, we're both going into this a little bit blind. I mean, we've read over the abilities, but we have not played yet. So we're excited to see how this plays out. I think it's neat. One of the things, and we'll get into all of Krampus's abilities here in a second, but he has this little side deck here that has his little rejects, and they're all pretty hilarious. You have Bitey, Wormy, Sprongy, Dotty, Squishy, and Sargy. And so I think it's just, they're really funny. They're funny looking. Seem like they have some pretty cool effects, so excited for that for sure.
Yeah, and then we were kind of looking through some of these cards, and then just some really cool ones for like Santa. We've got this one that's ho ho ho, and you've got the special Christmas cookies there. That's the little special ability that he had. You have Rude Alf, that just adds damage per cheer. Rebel Without a Clause. So there's just a lot of really cool cards here. For Santa, I don't know. I haven't gotten a chance to look through Krampus's deck, but I'm sure they're just as exciting.
The same type of thing. You got Krusty Krampus, Regift, which I think is kind of funny. It's got a little half-off price tag on there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Got several cards that affect his little rejects. So I don't know. We're definitely excited to play this out. And before we get started, I'm going to close the dog door. Otherwise, they're going to do that all night.
Yeah, go ahead. So I don't know if you guys can see the boards very well. I know it's a little blurry. But one thing that was really cool about Santa's deck here Santa's board is he does a lot of damage. But a lot of the time when he's doing that damage, he's actually given the opposition a benefit as well. So he's not just going out to do a bunch of damage to you. I mean, that's the ultimate goal. But while he does that, Krampus is going to get something good in return as well. Yeah. So it's a little interesting kind of dynamic that's going on there.
Yeah, so it is neat. He spreads his holiday cheer. He's got the eggnog. I think those are, I don't know. It's, that is one of the things that I really just like about Dice Thrones in general. You really start noticing it with the Marvel, in that everything is just so thematic to the character that you are playing, right? And even the like season 1, right? The things like Barbarian's ability, they just all go with their character so well, and they're all so unique.
Yeah, for sure. So for those of you guys watching there in the comments, just put a little comment in there of who you think's going to win. Obviously, I think it's going to be Santa, and I'm trying to spread some holiday cheer, trying to get Devin into the holiday spirit. I know we're a little bit early, and I'm sure he's wanting to take that all away from me.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, as you finish shuffling up, I can kind of go over my status effects here. So first up, we have coal. We got these sweet little lumps of coal.
That's hope awesome. To be Show them up there.
Giving you. So a little coal. So anyway, it is a negative status effect. The stack limit is 4, and the overall effect is it prevents from gaining 1 CP. And so the next time a player with 4 of these tokens would gain CP, they must remove all the coal tokens, then reduce the amount of CP gained by 1. So
okay,
hopefully help to reduce your CP a little bit.
Yep.
And then next up I have gift. So coming from Krampus, it's not great. But anyway, during your main phase, you may spin these tokens to draw a card from the reject deck and put it into play. So this token can't be transferred because obviously you can't draw, but they can be removed. And then so that is going to be one of the primary ways to get out these rejects. And so how these rejects work, I can have, and I guess I can go into that. But rejects are companions, so I'll kind of just read through this whole thing here. Each reject may be activated once per turn to provide its immediate effect. So if I flip this over here on Squishy, so Squishy has the activation effect. You play only after being attacked. Whoops, let's do it there. And you prevent 3 incoming damage. They're all relative things like that. But so I can have a total of 3 rejects out. And you can activate each of them once per turn, and then they are discarded into their own little discard.
Okay.
So when a reject is drawn, it is immediately put into play, just face up next to the board. When activating a reject, resolve the activation effect and then discard it. You may only have 3 rejects into play at a time, and they have no effect until activated. If you ever have more than 3, you must immediately discard back down to 3 without activating.
Okay.
And then lastly, if you ever need to draw a reject and none are available, you shuffle the discard. So it's its own little deck there. And
awesome.
So yeah, that's pretty much all of Krampus's abilities.
And then on your dice there, what are your symbols?
So we've got the switch, the good old holiday switch. We have the jingle.
Nice.
Good old jingle. I would say jingle bell, but that gets confused probably with one of yours over there.
Yep.
We got a present. And then lastly, we have horns.
Horns, nice.
Nothing goes better with Christmas than switches and horns.
So that's real interesting on your dice there. You got 3 switches and then 1 of everything else.
Yes.
So, all right, Kendall Elmore. Yeah, this just came out. I think they started shipping last week. So yeah, it was announced back in July that they were doing this. And
yeah, they had this special. They hyped up this Christmas in July theme, and then launched this on Kickstarter.
Yeah, and we're super excited to get it started. So all right, here we have Santa, and he has 2 status effects, both of them being positive. The first one is cheer, and a player with this token can spend 1 of this cheer. And I can re-roll any one of my dice. If a person has 3 of these cheer, they can actually change their dice to a 6. Now, I mentioned earlier that Santa's board, he kind of spreads the holiday cheer. These status effects tokens can actually go on to Devin, and then he would be able to have that ability as well.
That's right.
And then the other one is eggnog, and you have these cool little cups. And so with the eggnog, a player can spend 3 of these at any time. I can re-roll one of my dice. On an axe, I deal 2 damage. On a bell, I heal 2, I gain 1 CP. And then on a star, I heal 2, draw 1 card.
Perfect.
The symbols that I have is I have the holiday axe.
Yeah, Santa is known for his sleigh,
That's
Rudolph,
right.
and the axe.
And then I have my bell, and I have 1 star. So those are my abilities. Thanks, Tom. We appreciate it. Trying to spread that holiday cheer.
Yeah, thank you, Tom.
And Devin hates it.
Real happy about these.
Perfect thematic way to start the game. All right, so that is all of our static effects. And let's go ahead and... Oh, before we start, one more thing. We actually did go all out, and we got the sleeves. Yeah. So you've got this cool-looking Santa on the back, and then you've got Krampus there.
Surrounded by his little rejects there.
That's right.
Okay, so let's start it off. We'll roll to see who goes first here. Looks like I got a
3
1.
and a 1. So it looks like good old Saint Nick is going first.
Okay.
All right. All you need to do is believe.
Yeah.
I'm going to believe the entire game.
Well, we'll see who's jolly this year.
I love it. Okay. So I will skip my CP. We start off with 4 cards, right? We've played this so many times.
Start off with 4.
And I do not draw a card. I do not do my income
Paul
phase.
looks like Santa mini-me.
He missed the beard. Scroll back and you'll see the beard. All right. So I am going to go ahead and do Vegas Baby. Of course, that's always a good starting card.
It is.
I roll a die. I gain half the value as CP. So that is 2 CP to me. Dressed up for the occasion and all. Of course. We don't want to let you guys down.
Okay.
And then I will upgrade to Holly Jolly 2. I don't know what the odds are of getting all 6s. Well, I mean, the odds are there. But we will upgrade this one. So instead of gaining 2 cheer and 3 eggnog, and dealing 6 undefendable damage. I will now gain 3 cheer, 3 eggnog, deal 7 undefendable damage, and I've got the Tannin Boom, which is gaining a cheer and 5 eggnog as well.
5 eggnog.
5
wow.
eggnog.
Okay.
John, yes, this one is compatible with all the previous seasons. That's another really cool thing about Dice Throne in general.
Yeah, and if you have Dice Throne Adventures, part of the Kickstarter, it came with all kinds of promos, new cards, bosses, everything. So it was pretty cool.
All right, here we go. Looks like I'm close to being naughty or nice. 5s, 4s, 3s. Let's see. Large straight, nothing really there. I think I have to go for the naughty or nice.
All right.
So let's keep these. And then let me just double check what I have. All right. Here we go. That was roll 1. That's a trim your tree.
Trim your tree.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and risk it.
Totally
Oh, 2, 3, 4,
you did
5.
Get to your small straight there,
I did.
which is rosy cheeks.
So here I am gonna go ahead and re-roll this 3. Ooh, and that is the 6 that I needed. So that is naughty or nice or rosy cheeks. I think I have to go for naughty or nice.
Now, so actually, that also. The 6 made it a large straight, so it's
Oh,
naughty
it
or nice
did.
or reindeer games.
Wow. Look at you spreading your holiday cheer for me.
That's
Appreciate it.
It's as nice as I'm going to get.
Gain cheer, 2 eggnogs, and deal 4 plus 1 damage per eggnog. So this one really isn't that great right now because I don't have any eggnog and cheer.
Yeah,
but I guess I would gain some. I would have 3, so that's dealing 7.
Yeah.
I think I have to go for naughty or nice.
Okay, let's do it.
I think I have to do that. So I will target Devin. Mm-hmm. I get to re-roll one of my dice. Let me take these out. And that is a 2. So on a 1 to 4, Devin will gain a CP.
Okay.
And then I will deal 10 damage to you.
Okay, so let's do my deviled eggs is my defensive here. All right, so I am looking for, I would need 2 branches or switches. Didn't get that. On a present, I gain a gift.
Nice.
And then nothing here. So
okay.
That's that. And looks like starting it off with a nice whopping 10.
10 damage.
Heavy hitting Santa there.
That's right. All right, Krampus, it's on. No, then for me, I'm not going to do a second main phase. So now it's on you.
Okay. So let me make sure I'm drawing from the right deck there.
It's Mordecai. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Oh no, the little thing came off.
Yeah, my spinner. Let's fix that.
There we go. I heard it click.
I think so. Oh.
Sorry, having some technical difficulties here.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Perfect.
All right, so let's see. So I think I'm going to start off. I really have no reason to save these, so I'm going to spend a gift here.
Okay.
Let me spend it there. Yep. And I am going to draw good old Bitey. So activate, I can heal 2, and then I can add 2 damage. It's an attack modifier.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
That's pretty simple there. Let's see what all we got. Well, there's no reason not to play Scavenge 2. Just turning my regular Scavenge, it looks like, from having to be 3 presents down to just 2 presents.
It's pretty solid, and you will gain 3 gifts and then 2 CP and a card.
Yep, exactly. And then I will... You know what? You gave me some CP. I might as well spend it. I'm going to spend 2 to upgrade Spoils 2. So let's see. What are we changing here? Instead of gaining 1 gift and drawing a reject, I'll get to draw 2. Still inflict 2 calls. Still deal 9 damage. And then, of course, also adding Unholy Presence. So a little bit
nice. That one's pretty
fallback.
similar to this one here.
Yeah. So, all right, that's that. Let's get into what we came for, and that's rolling. All right.
Let's see.
Well, I have what do we got here? I have this rotter.
Okay.
So I inflict coal. I deal 8 damage, and then I roll a die. You know what?
That's a good hitter too.
It is good. You know what? I'm going to keep that. I'm not going to get greedy. Looking at my thing, it seems like a decent attack here. So,
all right.
So let's do it. I'm going to inflict coal.
Okay.
So you got a coal. I'm going to deal 8 damage, and then I am going to roll this guy here. And on a switch, I inflict another coal.
Awesome. And what does coal do again?
If you have 4 of them, the next time you would gain CP, you gain 1 less CP.
Okay.
And you remove all of that coal. And I am going to go ahead and use Bitey.
Okay.
So I'm going to heal 2. I'm adding 2 damage. It is going to be 10 damage coming to you.
10 damage. All right. So Santa's defensive ability here is eggnogging it. And it's 4 dice. On a bell, I gain an eggnog. And then on a star, I gain a cheer. So not preventing anything, but gaining stuff. So it looks like I got 2 bells, which means 2 eggnogs for me.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then I take 10 damage.
That's right.
So all of a sudden, you healed, and I'm at 40.
Yeah.
And Krampus is in the lead. All right. Second main phase.
I don't think I'm doing anything for my second main.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and increase my CP. Draw a card. Let's see what we can do. All right.
Yep, Paul, everybody's loving our
I know.
holiday sweaters here.
Let me tell you, I was leaving the house and I was like, hold on, I know how to make this way better. All right, we have got a bell, a star, and 3 axes. All players gain a CP, deal 7 + 1 per player. That's interesting. He has a cup. No, that's per cheer. And then my eggnog, again, that was if I have 3 of them, I can re-roll a die. Let's see. Do I want to go here for naughty or nice again? No, sorry,
that's not the eggnog. That's the cheer. The cheer, you can spin 1 to re-roll or spin 3 to turn into a 6. The eggnog, you roll a die and
that's
have
right.
various benefits.
That's right. And that can be done at any time. Yeah, at any time. Okay. I think I'm going to have to go for naughty or nice here.
Okay.
That was a solid one. I will do 2, 3, 4. I'll keep those just in case I somehow get a 5. Didn't see that. It's a 3. What's my fallback here? No fallback here. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to... I'm going to save it. I'm going to go ahead and just go... Ooh, this is 4. You need 4 there. All right, let's...
Well, no, I mean, it has a 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, I know, but I thought I was going to be dealing 6 damage.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Usually it's a little bit less, I felt like. 2, 3, 4, 6. Man. How many bells do I have? I need to pull up my thing here. I have 2 bells. All right, we're going to send us CP. We're going to try again. Yep. And I'm going to re-roll up to 2 dice. It can be the same dice twice. So right. I'll go ahead and do this one. That is a small straight. Yep. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and keep that. Okay. So is there anything you're going to do?
I am not.
All right, I will gain my cheer.
Yep.
And then I will deal 6 + 1 per cheer, so 7 damage to you.
All right, so let's go.
Oh no!
I'll get
Dice
that
down.
In a second. Let's do our deviled eggs. So I don't see. It looks like the same from last time. I just gain a gift, and I take 7.
All right.
So I'm at 35.
And then move a stat, remove all stat effects. I'm gonna go ahead and pass my second main phase. Then I'll be back on to you.
Right. So Oh, I keep wanting to draw from my reject deck. Okay. Let's gain my CP, and I am going to start it off with my Vegas baby.
There you go.
And let's see.
Mercy Q, when are they supposed to start shipping
3.
in Canada?
3. Okay.
And then I'll buy the popcorn. When is yours supposed to come in? Hopefully soon.
All right. I am going to spend my gift to draw a reject, and we got good old Squishy here. So activate, prevent 3 incoming damage. And then I'm just going to roll.
All right.
I'm just going to roll with it.
Within a week. So within a week, you should be playing with all of your closest friends. I know we got it in, I think, last Thursday. And yeah, we were super excited. That was an awesome just opening of the box. Okay. What'd you get here?
So a whole bunch of switches.
What is this?
And then a present.
Okay. All right, this is coming off. I'm getting
starting to get hot.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to keep these two. I'm going to roll this.
Nice.
Okay. So if I keep this, it's hard to read these brown switches.
I agree.
So I at least have a small straight.
You do.
So I think we'll keep that because we can go either end. And we'll see what we get with this one. Number 3. So yeah, we'll keep the small straight there. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Are you doing anything there?
I am not.
Okay. Then it's as simple as I am gaining a gift and dealing 7 damage.
Okay. So I will go ahead and eggnog it.
Deviled eggs and eggnoggin.
Look at those bells. I gain an eggnog for every bell.
Yep.
And let's see, my stack limit is 5, so I will gain 3 of them. Perfect.
Okay.
Awesome.
That works.
All right.
You'll take 7.
7 damage down to 33.
All right. And then during my second main phase, I'm going to go ahead and spin this gift to draw Sprungy. So I can activate it to inflict 2 coal, and then I can add 1 damage as an attack modifier.
Nice.
And I could do the coal now and prevent you from getting a CP.
You could.
But it'd be wasting the 1 damage that it gets, so we'll just we'll hold on to Sprungy.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Let's see.
So let's start with your upkeep.
Yep.
And then into your, the income phase.
So I don't believe I have any upkeep unless your coal
no.
does anything. So I don't have any upkeep.
Yeah.
Saying that, I am going to go ahead and do this now anyway. So I'll spend my 3 eggnogs.
Yep.
I will roll 1 die. And on an axe, the chosen opponent gets an isolated source of undefendable damage for 2. So Devin has taken 2 damage there.
Throwing the axe at me.
Throwing the axe. Just getting it out of here and seeing what happens. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and gain my CP, my income phase here. Draw a card. And
Tom, hopefully it's worth the wait. They are very thematic, and they're very colorful boards that are really, really fun here. I hope, I haven't seen, I assume they're going to bring it to retail, but I mean, it's packaged like it should be coming to retail. So.
All right. I've got 2 6s, 2 axes, and a bell. 2 6s, so that's 2 1s, 4s, and 6s. I kind of feel like I have to go over here, possibly festivities. So let's re-roll this 4 and see what I get. That's another bell. Okay. What am I gonna do? What to do? I think I'm gonna have to re-roll this bell and chance what happens. Okay, it's an axe. That's good. I'm gonna go here for festivities. I'm gonna gain 2 eggnog.
Yep.
All players gain 1 CP. I'm just throwing that CP around.
I have 7.
Yeah, that's.
I should be able to do anything.
I don't like that part. And then where was I? I deal 7 damage plus 1 per player, so that's 8 damage to you.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's do the good old deviled eggs.
Right back.
Okay. So, I inflict a coal.
Nice. Not nice for me.
Not nice for you. And then I did get one of my horns, and so I deal 1 damage per reject. So I have 2 rejects.
Okay.
So you take 2. And then I'm taking one.
You're taking
7?
8.
8.
7 plus 1 per player.
So there's 2 players, me and you.
2 players, so 9.
9.
Yep. Yeah, Tom, they did send the leaflet patch kit here with all the updates for the vampire, all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, we don't have season 2 yet, so as soon as we get that, we'll have the fix for it.
We'll have the have the update, and I do think, I'm sure you know, but I think it's available online just to download and print. Right?
Yeah,
you don't have a nice leaflet, but you will have that.
And then we also did get this Dice Throne Adventures little packet with some extra cards in there and stuff like that. So just some Kickstarter promo. So yeah, they did a really awesome job with the Kickstarter, like always.
Yeah.
So
okay. Did you take your 2 from my defensive?
I did take my 2.
Okay, and then I gave you the coal, so over to your main phase.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and spend my 3 eggnog again. So that lets me roll a die. It is another bell, which gains me... Hold on. Nope. That is healing 2 and gaining a CP.
Yeah.
Are you going to use your coal on me on that CP?
So you have to have 4,
okay.
And it's not a choice. It just happens.
It just happens, okay.
If you have 4, it will just happen.
All right, so I am at 5 CP there.
Yeah, you got tons of CP.
And you do too.
I know. I just need something to do it. So anyway, anything else on your second main?
That is it there.
Okay, so let me draw here. Let me go up to 8 CP. And then I'm just going to roll. Yeah.
Not using that 8 CP?
I don't have anything to use it for at the moment. So what do we have? We got some horns, a couple presents. Well, I do have the CP, so let's hold the horns and roll this and see what we can do.
Yeah, I don't like that. Don't like that.
Okay. So I will go ahead and roll these again. I'm gonna make sure I'm holding what I think I'm holding. I'm right. Yeah. We'll roll these for a 3rd time here. Okay. Well, that is 4 horns. So I think.
Yeah, Mercy Q. I mean, if that's something, I know that we had talked about that at one point. That would be awesome. We would absolutely love that.
Would definitely love it and play it.
No, I don't like.
I know. I'm gonna spend 1 CP here to play the good old same Z's.
Of course. Oh man.
And we're gonna turn this to a 6. And what do you have there, Paul?
I have one thing that I can do here. I don't know what it is about these lives and ultimates. I'm going to play the helping hand.
Okay.
For 1 CP. Hey Dave, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. And I'm going to have you re-roll that one right there.
Okay. So, worst case, I have spoils 2 here.
That's true. All right.
So
I had to prevent that.
You did. I, though, am going to play another card.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm going to play So Wild. You gave me all this CP. I gotta use it. I know. And yeah, we're gonna turn that back to a 6.
Man. I did what I could, and unfortunately, that's all I could.
So it looks like we're going into some discomfort and pain. So I am going to first, because I can in this order here, I am going to play Spongy to inflict 2 coal and add 1 damage here.
All right.
I'm going to gain a gift. I'm going to draw 2 rejects.
Okay, and your limit is 3 rejects.
Yep.
Okay.
And then, so what we got? Put this one here. Got Wormy. Oh, let me show those. So I got Wormy here. I can perform an additional roll attempt of up to 5 dice.
Nice.
I got Sargy. I can make your attack undefendable. And so I'm dealing 10 damage. And then I may activate 1 reject without discarding it. I honestly don't need to do that with any of those, so that's going to be that.
So 10 plus 1 from Sprongy,
Yep.
so I'm at 11, and as we've learned, there's absolutely nothing I can do unless I want to make it better for you.
Correct.
So I will take my, I'll take my 11 damage, and I'm down to 22.
Okay.
Man.
And going to my second main, I actually don't have anything I want to do, so we'll just take the dice back and over to you.
And that's what I get for being so cheerful. I gave you all that
yeah,
CP and you turned it back on me. All right, so I do have 4 coal now, so I cannot take my CP.
Mercy Q, that is so nice of you. That is awesome. Can't wait to have even more dice thrown content today.
That's right. So here's your coal back. I do not take my CP.
Correct.
And I take 2 damage, you said?
You take no damage.
I take no
that.
damage.
Yep.
Okay. So no CP. I gain my card. And that is all I have for now.
It's crazy, even doing an ultimate there. Look at our health.
I know. We're still relatively close.
Right there. Santa is a hard hitter.
He really is. And Santa has 2, 3, 3, 5. Let's go ahead and re-roll. You know what? Let me see what I have here. Okay. Let's roll this. Let's keep this. Let's re-roll this 3. It's a 1. Is right.
Yeah, you're like right in between a lot of things.
Right in between a lot of things and nothing that
One
I
away
really
from a
need.
festivity, 1 away from a naughty or nice, 1 away from a straight.
I think I have to roll this one. Okay. So what I'm actually going to do here is I am going to 6 it, and I'll 6 one of those axes that cost me 1 CP.
Yep.
I'll 6 this one, and then that gives me festivities.
Okay, so I think festivities were the one we each gain a CP. Yep, you gain 2 eggnog.
So we each gain a CP. I gain 2 eggnog. And then you get 9 damage.
All right. Well, let's roll these guys. See what we get. Okay, so only 1 switch, no presents, nothing happens on the jingle, but I do deal 3 damage, 1 per reject with the horns.
Okay, so
I take 9. You're taking 3.
3.
Okay,
so I'm 15. At 19. Yeah, Tom, you mentioned Dice Throne Adventures. So we were at BGG Con all last week, and as we were leaving one night, you can check out games from the library, kind of overnight thing. And we saw Dice Throne Adventures, and we looked at each other and we were like, "Do we stay up all night and just make a ton of content for Dice Throne Adventures?"
Yeah.
And at that point, we had been up for quite some time.
It was the 4th day. We had 1 more day of the convention left. We had stayed up way too late every single night just playing board games. So we're like, we're too tired
to actually produce anything good and learn it and all that kind of stuff. But we definitely do want to get it soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to do my second main phase. Devin, it's back to you.
All right, let me draw here. Okay. And then gain yet another CP. So I am going to spend 1 CP to play Rodder 2.
Okay.
So let's see. It no longer inflicts coal, but instead I roll 2 dice and have a lot of options. So, and I think, did I pay that? I think I did because I bounced up to 8 and then back down.
Okay. Shelby, if we had more theme sweaters, we would. This is, I'm not going to lie. I do have more theme sweaters.
Yeah, don't let him lie to you. He's got so many theme sweaters. I'm telling you, this is something that Paul legitimately owns in his wardrobe, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
So Paul's a teacher, right? And he just wears stupid sweaters all the time.
That's fair. Yeah. I've got at least 3 or 4 more. I'll bring my Grinch shirt next time and give that to Devin.
That we should have done.
That actually would have been pretty good.
And Santa, it would have been quite closer theme. Okay, we're gonna get into rolling here. Okay, what are we starting with?
3 switches. Yep, 3 ones, 5 and a 6.
Each opponent per coal on their board. Well, you don't have a lot of coal right now.
I don't.
So
just used it all.
Super helpful.
Tom, it did get a little bit colder here. I know last time we spoke, it was still like in the 70s. This morning, there was actually some frost on the ground, so it's a little chilly. Still not what it is there in Colorado, but we're heading that way.
Man, I don't know. I didn't roll excellent, but we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay.
Ooh, okay. I don't like all these 6s that you're getting.
Yeah. I'm gonna... Tough spot.
The Misfits toys, that is a really cool touch that they put on here. And we've mentioned it. They're just so thematic. It's so awesome.
I think... Oh man, I think I'm going to just roll these guys at this point. Let's see what happens here. Okay.
It's what you started off with almost.
Yeah. So I am going to play a card here.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 3 CP for Twice as Wild.
Okay.
So we'll just turn these guys into 6s.
Sounds good.
And then, are you going to do anything to that?
I am not going to do anything to that.
Okay. So I am going to activate a part of this. Sargi. And you know what? Beforehand... Well, I probably should have done that already. That's okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to activate Sargi. So I'm going to make the attack undefendable.
Okay.
And then I'm going to gain a gift. I'm going to draw 2 rejects. So this will be 1. We got Dottie, which adds 3 damage, an attack modifier. And then I get 1 more here.
So you do have a limit of 3. Do you get to decide which one you discard?
So I'll take 1. And... Sargi again. I actually think I'm going to keep Sargi discarded there.
Okay.
So, and so then I inflict 9 damage.
9 damage.
It is undefendable here. I inflict 2 coal. And I think I'm actually going to also activate Dottie now.
Add 3 damage.
And add 3. So it will be 12 damage.
Now, since I'm not defending any damage, do I still do my defensive roll?
Correct. So that's what's really the non-defendable part is not getting that.
Oh, not getting that at all. Okay. So not doing my defensive roll at all.
Yeah.
So that is 9 damage to me, and I have nothing to help me there.
It is 12 damage.
12 damage. 9 and then 2. Okay, so I was at 19. So I'm 7. At 7 damage. Ooh, no. Come on, Santa.
Okay. And then for my second main phase, I'm going to go ahead and spend a gift to draw another reject. And I got Sprongy back. And so
That was more damage than your ultimate there.
That was.
Okay.
That was pretty good there.
And
that is that's gonna be it.
Yikes is right. Okay, I'm gonna spend my 3 eggnog. I don't know why I put them up here.
Yeah, I'll buy the popcorn. I actually didn't for the Marvel, and then I regretted it because the sleeves were really nice. And so I looked at the sleeves on this one. I really enjoyed these backings. Let me grab one of these.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I really enjoyed these backings, and so yeah, I went ahead and got the sleeves. It was like I think $11. So.
All right, you are getting 2 undefendable damage from my eggnog. I am gaining a CP. I'm drawing a card. And, man. Okay. Okay. I have my cheer here. And we're just going to go ahead and start rolling. Well, that is festivities. You've been kind of punishing me with all that CP that I've been giving you. That is 9 damage, though, which is a lot. So I'm really kind of torn here. I could always go for this naughty or nice. You've got 13 damage. I really need to put a dent in you this round. So I think... Man,
yeah, you're in a rough
this is
spot.
a big one. Because 9 damage is a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Right? Do I want to...
So the downside is the 2 eggnog is not enough to like get to
do the next ability,
Yeah.
which would help me heal. But I could always even get the 12 damage with this bottom naughty or nice.
That's true.
Still doesn't kill you, so you still have that opportunity to come back. But man, this is a hard choice here. Okay. Man, kind of in a rock and a hard place here. We're going to...
Oh, Steambud, okay. And that also answers for Tom, who was talking about wanting to get it on retail. And I guess that makes sense for them to launch it in December, go with the holiday theme.
Definitely. I really don't know what to do here. I think...
They're a bit pricey, but I was able to find a few reasonably priced.
I don't block any damage is my thing either.
Go Team Paul. Come on,
Go
Tom.
Team Paul. Thank you, Tom. I think I have to go for it here because I don't block any damage. So I think I have to go for naughty or nice.
Yeah, and so a lot of my abilities hit for at least over 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. So we're going to have to go for naughty or nice here. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all.
Now, I think that was 2, right?
That was my 2. All right, here we go. I'm taking a look at the board. Is that reliable? I think the Board Game Geek board is reliable. Okay. I have a cheer. And with my cheer, I can reroll 1 die.
You can.
So,
what are we at
hope
now?
for?
Yeah.
So, I either need a bell
Okay.
or I need an axe.
Okay.
That's what I need. So, do I reroll
The bell
The
or
bell?
the axe?
or the axe? Well, no, I need 2 axes. It's do I reroll my star or the bell? That's what it is.
Oh, yep,
Right?
Yep.
So, I think
So statistically, you've got 3
I've
faces
got 3
that are
faces
axes.
of axes. That's kind of what I have to go for. Which is really unfortunate. I have 2 bells, I believe. 2 bells. All right. I think
You're going to believe in some Christmas magic.
I'm going to believe
here?
in some Christmas magic. We are going to risk it. Let me hold on. Let me put on my lucky hat here.
Oh,
Let's
my
go
goodness.
all out.
Oh.
I'm going to have to hold it because I'm not going to hook it. And we are going for the bell. The bell! Yes,
Okay.
it was all the beard. So, naughty or nice, I get to re-roll one of my dice. And I'm hoping for a 5 or 6. And it's a 2. So, I am doing 10 damage. We both get a CP.
Yeah.
And that is my move. Holiday beard. I'm going to have to put it on now for real.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let me roll my defensive here. Okay, so not exactly what I wanted.
That's what I like to hear.
Anyway, I gain a gift. I am going to go ahead and activate Squishy to prevent 3 damage.
Okay.
It seems like now is the time to do that. So it was 10. I'm taking 7. Which brings me to good old 6.
Okay.
Okay, your second main phase. What do you got?
All right, I'm going to play this instant action here. That's going to remove both of your status effects.
Okay.
I'm sorry. This one is which status effects. It removes all the stats during my main phase.
Right now is technically your main
It
phase.
sure is. So I'll remove both of them.
Okay.
That's 2 CP. Ho, ho, ho. That's right, Tom.
Okay. Well, I didn't like that.
I did.
Okay.
I think the chat enjoyed it.
Yeah. I did not like that one. So.
Let me get even more.
Well, let's just roll it out here. See what we got. Okay. So there's a 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Might keep those. What do I need to do? I need to do 7.
You need to do 7 damage, which you're pretty much any of your thing, almost any of your things, and on an ultimate. No, no.
I would love to end on an ultimate. A lot of times that comes down to the cards.
The amount of ultimates that we've had on these live playthroughs is statistically impossible. But it happens.
I'm going to do these. This gives me some good chances here. So actually, I think... damage.
That's 6, technically.
See, you could be holding something.
I could be holding something.
That's my biggest issue
behind these nicely themed Santa cards.
I'm gonna roll these again.
Roll them again. Let's see what's going to happen.
Okay.
2 and a 4.
So, one of the better outcomes there. So I've got my Rodder 2.
Okay.
So I deal 8 damage. Are you doing anything to it?
I am not doing anything to it. Unfortunately, I can't.
Got my 8 damage. Roll 2 of these. And I think that just inflicts some coal.
Yep. Well, unfortunately, Santa cannot prevent any damage coming in. Now, I could do this, possibly get some eggnog and spend it and heal. So we're going to try that. We're going to see what happens. So I've got my lucky beard on. People are saying to fear the beard.
The beard.
Let's get some bells. Oh, that's not what I needed.
Don't think
that is one
bell.
eggnog. That is not enough to be able to roll the dice. Unfortunately, Santa takes all the damage. And we are going to have no holiday cheer this year.
Good old crusty Krampus who didn't want to wear the sweater.
Oh, no.
Won this one.
That was surprisingly tight. With
it was.
you hitting an ultimate and just going back and forth. That was a really, really good game. I really liked it.
I really liked. I'll say I liked the way that Krampus played here. I really like that. This deck here is its own deck.
Yes.
I think it works very similar to Doctor Strange, right? Doctor Strange, you're wanting spells and stuff.
Yeah.
But the thing with Doctor Strange is they're all bloated into your actual deck, whereas this, it being its own deck, it was pretty neat.
Yeah.
I think Santa is very interesting in all the CP that he gives. For Krampus, it really didn't matter too much.
Didn't.
But there's some of those characters that are CP starved, and you could really be helping them out by pumping them up with CP.
And the one I'm thinking of is Paladin, right? He uses a ton of CP in all of his stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, all that CP that I gave you, I don't know if you would have had enough. I got to take his beard off. I don't know if you would have had enough to change all those 6s. But I think that definitely helped you out for sure, right?
Yeah.
That was a big help for you.
Yeah, it was.
But he does remind me a lot of Barbarian's play, where it's just dealing damage. Like you said, apparently he's known for his holiday axe, right?
Yeah,
he's just
exactly.
throwing it. And,
I like how in this picture, right, his axe is over his shoulder. And then Paul didn't get it, unfortunately. Fortunately for me, but unfortunately for him. But Comfort and Joy, his ultimate is pretty cool. I don't know if you read it.
Yeah.
So you gain your status tokens, you deal 10 damage, and then you immediately target the opponent and do an additional offensive. So you mentioned Barbarian, right?
Yes.
That's built into his offensive role. It's just, I'm going to do another offensive. So I think that's pretty cool.
Steambud, the sleeves on the sweater are very comfortable. No, I'm just kidding. They're awesome. They feel really great. They make the card feel real thick. Like you mentioned, we don't have it on a Marvel one, but on these ones, it feels really good. And shuffling is just, it's honestly easier with the sleeves. So highly recommend.
Yeah, I think as far as sleeve quality goes, they are pretty good. A lot of times for my games, will just buy regular perfect fit sleeves, something that's relatively cheap, just to give it a little base layer of protection. So these are definitely a jump up from that. Now I do have some games that I'll sleeve in nicer matte sleeves. Maybe quality. They're between that quality, right? They're definitely not like the cheap just clear sleeves, but definitely not like Paladins or the top end either. So sits right in the middle.
Seeing a couple people in the comments saying another one. Couple people were saying playing again. What are your thoughts?
If people want to, I'll play another one.
Yeah.
We could switch. I
think that'd be fun.
If everybody wants that. Grab Dragon Shields. These. I think Dragon Shields, right? That's like Paladin. They're a very high end of sleeve. I find myself when I used to play, Magic or things like that, I would use things like Dragon Shield because I'm constantly with the cards. For games like this, I don't typically go that high end of quality, but
yeah,
I know a lot of people that do go top end on all their sleeves and stuff. So,
all right.
Are we doing another one?
It looks like people are calling for another one, and we should go ahead and switch.
Yes, that's the biggest thing with sleeves is finding the right size. I do appreciate whenever designers post their card size, especially on the Kickstarter thing where they'll post their card size ahead of time so you can have sleeves ready. But yeah, let's set it up. Let's do another one here. So yeah, we'll just we'll switch boards here. I'll give you this guy.
Now I get to.
You get to try and stop the holiday cheer.
I'm
also not going to wear the beard. There's no chance on earth of that. So that's what you guys are expecting. I'm going to disappoint you right now.
Wear the beard. No, it's very itchy.
Right now at the very start.
So I've got my 6 here. Okay. Devin, don't forget your upgrade still on the board.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
The whole board with it. Thank you.
Here is all your Chips.
Okay. Oh yeah. You probably want this whole little leaflet.
Tom, I appreciate the vote of confidence. I think I have got it. I think I have got it. I think I
That's
can.
funny.
I
I also think I've got it. No, that was tight. That was close.
That was very close.
So it helped that like I didn't play a whole lot of special cards or whatnot. I had twice as wild, so wild, samesies. I had all the dice changing ones.
You did.
And you were just pumping me with CPs. So I was like, there's going to be one turn where I can change 4 dice if I need to hit that ultimate. Which, let's be honest, that's what everybody wants to see.
That's what everyone is here for.
Everybody wants to see the ultimates.
All right, let's see. I'm going to have to keep my CP here and put the deck there, it looks like. I think this looks pretty good. If anybody's got anything, go ahead and say it.
Yeah, you know what? If I cheat it over a bit more this way,
that's perfect.
You can fit your rejects and stuff. I was going to say
right here. That's perfect. Brian, we have heard a ton of stuff about Unmatched. Like we mentioned, we were at BGG Con, and we were looking up some games, and we saw the Bruce Lee one, I think was one that was on there. I know there's a Jurassic Park one.
So I think the cool thing about Unmatched is that like they're bringing in just characters from all these different
it's like all different licensed things.
Licenses, and I think that's really cool. I've not personally played it, but we spent most of our BGG Con with our good friend Joe from boardgames for 2. He did, however, get sick during it, and so we didn't end up having him the last day. And we considered doing an Unmatched that day since it was just the 2 of us, but we ended up meeting some other people there and playing, and then we actually played some Blood on the Clock Tower, 2 back-to-back games, and it was a good 5-6 hours. It was totally worth it, but it took a lot of our time, let's say.
Yeah, it was definitely a good time. I have Cobble and Fog. Cobble and Fog. Awesome. Yeah, I was just about to ask you which ones you would recommend. So, definitely, that one's definitely in our scope of things to look out for. So, definitely going to look for it whenever we can.
There.
All right.
Okay.
I think we are good.
Yeah, I think we're good. Let's.
Do we want to go through our status effects one more time, just for anybody that's just joining us?
Yeah, I think
just a refresher.
Touch on it real fast here. So now I have the holiday cheer. You spend 1, you get to re-roll a dice. You spend 3, you change it to a 6, and then the eggnog. You spend 3, you roll a dice, and then it's either going to do some damage, it's going to heal, give a little benefit. So.
Yeah, and then I've got Coal, which is a negative status effect. Once a player has 4 of these tokens, they have to remove the Coal, and then they do not gain 1 CP. So reduce the CP gained by 1. My gifts, during my main phase, I can spend 1 of the gifts, and I will draw a reject from my reject deck. So like Devin was playing earlier, there's 6 misfits here, 6 rejects that have not made it into the main deck, so they have their own little thing here. There's a limit of 3 rejects. So when these ejects when these rejects are activated, they provide an immediate effect. Whenever it's drawn, it's immediately put into play. Again, I can only have 3 rejects at a time. If I have more than 3, I get to decide which one leaves. And then if I ever draw one and none are available, I just shuffle it and go from there. So, and I believe I can do it kind of any time, right? So in between.
Yeah, so you're talking about the rejects.
Yeah.
They'll kind of tell you. The ones will say if it's like an attack modifier.
Perfect.
Or I think it's squishy is the defensive one. So it'll tell you when you can use them.
Awesome.
All right, let's start it off. Let's roll. See who goes first. I don't think it's going to be me there.
Got the 5 there.
All right.
So Brian, actually no, I'm sorry, Steam Bud. We did see a couple good games at BGG Con. I think our standout was Rajas of the Ganges.
Yes, Rajas of the Ganges. None of us had played it, and that just turned out to be I think it's you.
Yeah, I'm up first.
That turned out to be our standout game. It was just so much fun. It was not necessarily a dice worker placement, but it was a worker placement. You spin dice to do the actions, and it's a race game. If you ever played Ark Nova, that's really what made me want to play, is people compared the scoring structure to Ark Nova. Gameplay, nothing like Ark Nova, of course, but it's a race, and it felt like a race. It was very much a slow build up. You're just getting a couple points, but then as you had kind of built your mini engine of either getting rupees or I think it was fame, it felt like a race. It turned out to be super close. Paul and I both crossed on the last round. Joe ended up being literally one movement away from crossing, and I think that I ended up winning the tiebreaker, and it was just by like 6 points. So 6 points out of, I think it's like 130 is what the board has on it. So
yeah, it was
pretty
super
good.
Close. All right, so I just went through my first phase, or my first main phase. I played the promo card, which is Krusty Krampus. I rolled a 1. So I just drew another card, and then I am upgrading my board. I'm going to Rotter 2. So all that's doing is so
it takes away the free
coal,
but it has
adds,
you roll.
Yeah. It adds more roll abilities.
Tom, to answer your question, yes, it came with enough sleeves for, of course, the deck, the rejects, and then I'm going to say there's roughly 10 or so left over that are for Dice Throwers Adventures.
All right, so I have a scavenge, which is gaining 3 gifts, gain 2 CP, and draw a card. Honestly, that's not a bad first move. Not doing damage, but I'm gaining some resources for later on in play. So I kind of like that. So you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and just do that. That'll be my first move. Just kind of gain some stuff here.
I actually kind of like it, right? It puts you ahead on CP of the second player. Gives you that card draw, and then of course gets you your gifts.
And all 3 of them at that. So that's what I'm going to do. You going to do anything there?
I'm not.
Okay. Perfect. And then I will do my second main phase. I'm going to go ahead and spend a present. And with that present, I'm going to go ahead and draw good old Squishy.
Okay.
Squishy can be played only after being attacked. It prevents 3 incoming damage.
Okay.
So let me move this here. I'll put that there. Perfect. All right. It is on you, Devin.
Okay. All right. So let's gain the CP. Draw here. That is that. Am I going straight into rolling? No, we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and upgrade Rosy Cheeks 2. So the good old small straight on there. I find myself going towards small straight, so I think that's a good upgrade. It looks like it doesn't upgrade. Oh, it upgrades 1 on the damage. Also, gets cheer and eggnog.
Nice. Before it was just eggnog, I believe, right?
Just cheer.
Just cheer, okay.
Yeah. All right. So, I see a lot of axes.
Steam Bud, another one. We mentioned Blood on the Clock Tower. That was such a fun game. I had never played it before. Just a giant social deduction game. Honestly, the best social deduction game that I've played. It was awesome. Shelby, the CP is our combat points. It's what allows us to play cards. So I'll show you here, like this one costs 0 CP. So I don't have to pay any CP there. For my Rotter here, that cost 1 CP, so I pay 1 CP there. Tom, I did not roll any damage. I actually got the Scavenge, which was just gaining 3 gifts and gaining 2 CP and drawing a card. I thought that was a good kind of first play, just to kind of get ahead of the curve there.
So, I currently have nothing. So I think I'm going to have to play something already. So I think I'm going to play the good old try again.
Nice.
And we're going to keep these, roll those. Let's see what happens here.
Keep these, roll those.
Ooh. Okay, not where I thought it was going, but
You
let's
got that fireside
let's
chat.
do the good old fireside chat. So I'm gonna. You didn't get to do this ability, but I think it's pretty hilarious ability. So after targeting an opponent, we're gonna each roll a dice.
Okay. Same time?
Yeah. So if your roll is equal or greater, which mine is, it deals 6 undefendable damage and I gain a cheer.
Wow.
And then had your roll been higher, you would have done 8 damage and I'd have gained an eggnog.
Not the best chat I've had, but I appreciate it. So that was how much? 6 damage?
6 undefendable. And I gain a good old holiday cheer.
And I'm down to 44. That is a cool, cool little one. All right, second main phase.
I'm going to. Well, I have no CP, so we're gonna pass it on to you.
Okay, I will gain my CP for my income phase here. I will draw my card.
Fireside chat. I like the roll off. Right, that's fun.
That was really cool. I am going to spend another present. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get my reject here, and it is Wormy. Wormy, it performs an additional roll attempt of up to 5 dice during my offensive roll phase.
Which I like. I just had to spend try again to do that exact same thing.
Good. And then I'm going to pay 1 CP here to double up, which lets me draw 2 cards. So I'm down to 2 CP. Well, I'm not going to do that yet. And I'm going to go ahead and go into my roll phase.
Okay.
Ooh, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. That is also my Rodder 2. So a small straight or my Rodder 2. I will gain a gift, deal 7 damage. This is dealing 8 damage. I like this one. Let's see if I can get a 1 or a 6. I got it. That is a 1. So that is my rejection. I draw 1 reject, or I can activate a reject without discarding it.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, none of those are doing much good for me, so I will draw.
Yeah.
And I'm getting good old Sargy.
Yeah.
And make your attack undefendable. It's an attack modifier. All right. Tom, it was a undefendable damage, so I couldn't use my defensive ability there.
Yeah. Yeah,
right.
So the fireside chat, since I had the higher, it was 6 undefendable. If Paul had rolled the higher, it would have been 8 just regular defendable damage.
All right, you will get 9 damage.
Okay. Well, let's go eggnoggin. So what am I looking for here? I'm looking for some bells. So I got a bell.
You got a bell.
All right, and then I take 8.
And you take 8.
40.
9. 9 damage.
41.
9 damage.
Okay.
All right, second main phase here. I am going to, you know what, might as well do it just because I'm going to scavenge two, and that just reduces it from 1 present to 2 presents. Gives me a little bit more options.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
And honestly, I drew that one, and I decided to upgrade this one instead, and then I used this one. But whatever, it's okay.
All right, over to me.
Yep.
So let me gain my 1 CP. Draw a card.
I like it. Sargy's a good one. Makes it undefendable.
Okay. I am going to... I'm going to go ahead and spend a card for a CP.
Okay.
I'm going to immediately spin that CP on Naughty or Nice 2.
Nice.
So it changes Naughty or Nice for the top. Instead of 1 to 4, it's now 1 to 3.
Okay.
And then, of course, 4 to 6. And then it ups the damage 1 on each of them.
Ooh, 11 and 13.
So I like it. I like it. Heavy hitting, Santa.
That's right.
All right. So, my goodness. I just rolled 4 6s.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna keep those 4 6s and roll.
What is up with this? Okay. And I think you're going to do one more.
Well, roll it again here.
And what are you going to do?
Holy jolly. Gain 2 cheer and 3 eggnog. I'm going to go ahead and spin the CP here.
Yep.
For samesies. I might as well attempt it.
Okay.
And let's see. You going to stop the ultimate from going off?
I am going to tip it. And it's tipping any die. So just go ahead and pick that last one there.
Okay.
And I'm glad I saved some CP.
Yes.
Hey, Joe. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're feeling better.
Well, that is still, my 4.
Yeah.
So I am going to gain 2 cheer. I am gaining 3 eggnog.
Yep.
And then I am dealing 6 undefendable damage.
Now, okay. That is... Can I prevent 3?
You can. So
Okay.
undefendable will just stop
Just stops
the
my defense.
defensive. You do still get to...
But I'm throwing good old Squishy in the way.
You are.
And he's going to prevent 3 incoming damage there. So
Okay.
he'll go here. So I am taking 3 damage.
Yep.
Oh, Brian, that was good old Krampus pulling out his tricks.
You know, I was hoping maybe you didn't have the cards in hand.
You're not getting 2 ultimates in a row. Not today.
I am, for the second main phase, going to spin the 3 eggnog and roll, is it 1 die?
That's right.
1 die. A 6, so I will heal 2, draw a card.
Heal 2, draw a card. Team Krampus. That's right, Joe. We were trying to gang up the entire weekend on this guy here.
Team...
And,
Everybody was Team Santa last time, and then Paul plays.
it's Team Paul. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
I'm just a villain. Okay. That's it for me.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I am going to go ahead and gain my CP. I'll draw a card.
Yeah, Joe, BGG-Con was a blast, so I'm glad you're feeling better. Glad you still got to play so many good games.
I spent my present. I got Dottie, which adds 3 damage.
And I can't remember who asked earlier about some standout games. So we mentioned Rajas of the Ganges. For all 3 of us, I had only ever played one other T game. And so we played Zolkin and we played Teotihuacan.
Yep, Teotihuacan. You got it.
I got it. I'm very bad at pronouncing all of them because they got massively long, hard to pronounce.
I'm removing one of your holiday cheers
names
here.
And so those 2 games were a blast. I really enjoyed Zolkin and the calendar mechanic of moving the workers and the way they kind of it slid them all down the track. I just thought that was really cool. And you had to be really strategic on when you were placing and when you were pulling up, because you could find yourself corn starved, or you could find yourself like having no workers to place, but not at the places you want to pull up. So I don't know. It was a really good game.
Yeah, it was a really fun one, and there's so much corn. All right,
It's corn.
So I played Get That Out of Here. So I took away one of Devin's cheers. I rolled. It looks like I have 4 switches: 1, 2, 2, 3, or a 1, a 2, 2 3s, and a 5. So I'm really kind of debating what to do here. I think I'm gonna have to re-roll these 2, and we'll see what I get. So that's a 5 and a 6. That's I needed a 4. That makes it even harder now. So I really wish I didn't have to use that tippet on you. I'm glad I could.
Yeah, you
It's
could
not
have
really
not.
what I wanted.
You could have had some comfort and joy.
This would have been a great time for it. So I'm going to re-roll these 2 again. And if worst comes to worst, I've got my swat. I've got my switch, and I'm going to swat you. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
So that is an even harder swat.
Yeah.
And that's going to deal 5 damage to you. And you know what? Let's go ahead and make it undefendable.
Okay.
Why not?
No reason not to.
Yep, we've got Sargi. He's
use
making it
good old
undefendable.
Sargi.
That's right.
Okay. All right then. That's
That's
simple enough. I'm not playing anything, so.
And I'm gonna go ahead, and that is it for my second main phase. Back to you.
All right.
7:35. Hopefully next time I can...
Not 35, 36. I was at 43.
Oh, you're at 43.
Yeah.
The con was awesome. We went 2019. We went to the spring back in May. It's an awesome time. We got to play games with a couple people, and it's just so much fun. 5 days of gaming.
Yeah, it is. We're very fortunate that we live in Dallas-Fort Worth, and that's where BGG is headquartered, so they do both BGG Con and BGG Spring in the DFW area.
All right, on to Devin.
I think I'm just going to start off rolling.
Rolling.
Alrighty. Whoops, that was 3. Could start going for another fireside chat. That was fun. However, I think we're gonna go this way here.
North Texas RPG Con. Have not heard of that one.
So that makes it a large straight.
Got that large straight. Reindeer Games.
So let's roll this one because it could turn into a naughty or nice. If this turns
You're going
into
for
a
that
6.
instead of the... Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, I can keep
That's a small straight.
small
I thought you
straight.
said it was large
You
straight.
know what? I may have said large straight, but I
Okay.
meant small straight. Yeah, we'll do this.
Could be that
Man,
naughty or nice.
you had gotten rid of my cheer. I could have just made this a 6. Yeah, we'll do that.
Oh,
and it did.
It did.
So,
man, you're getting some lucky rolls here.
yeah, it's weighted dice. No. All right, so a couple options here: naughty or nice, or large straight. So I gain a cheer, gain 2 eggnog, then I deal 4. So how much should be? Total of 10 damage, but I'd have some tokens.
Yeah.
Here, I do possibly 11 or 13. Ooh, man.
That's a hard choice, isn't
That is
it?
a tough choice. I'm honestly kind of leaning toward the reindeer games.
For those status effects.
For the tokens, I think I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to give me any CP?
No. See, that's the thing. Either way, you're getting something out of this, right?
Yeah.
This you're not. So I'm gonna keep this, and I'm going to do reindeer games here.
Okay.
So I'm going to gain a cheer. I'm going to gain 2 eggnog. And then I am dealing 6 plus 6, so 10 damage.
10 damage.
And it is defendable.
It is defendable. I'm going to go ahead and do not this time. I'm going to defend 6 of that incoming damage. It cost me 1 CP.
Yep.
Which I'm out of CP, so that is... How much did you say it was?
So you're defending
10,
6-4.
Dividing 6-4. So we're at 37.
And you do still get a roll. Not that it changes any.
Does not change my
How much
health.
you're taking.
Getting some deviled eggs here that have probably been out for a couple hours. And I gain a gift.
Mm-hmm.
I get to...
I think that's it.
That's
so
it.
You need 2
I
switches.
need 2 switches.
Or the horns.
All right.
Okay.
Gain my present.
And my second main phase, I may as well spin the eggnog here. And I will roll.
Okay.
A 1, I think that's just 2 damage to you.
That is 2 damage to me. 35.
Okay.
All right, on to me.
Well, I'm going to discard this for a CP.
Okay.
Gaining, so I'd be at 2 CP, and I'm going to play Eggnoggin at 2.
Okay.
So upgrade the defensive, get to roll 5 dice.
Nice. And it's still not changing any of the bottom stuff?
No,
Okay.
Just rolling an extra die.
All right, I'm gaining a CP. I'm drawing a card. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. And then I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to go ahead and go into my roll phase here.
Now, Tom, is it like tabletop RPGs?
Okay. That is nothing.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so my options here. I've close to a rotter. Kind of close to everything.
Yeah, you're kind of right
between everything. So I don't know really what I want to do here. I do have good old Wormy that lets me re-roll. So let's go here and see what I can do.
Maybe I'm just playing Santa differently, but last time we both had tons of CP, and this time we both have very little CP.
I was the good Santa. I was spreading the joy, and you're over there trying to keep as much as you can. So now I'm close to bad tidings. Also close to a smallish straight. I need a 4. Man, this is hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll these 2.
Okay.
We're gonna see what happens. 6. So that's a whole bunch of nothing. So I am gonna have to use good old Wormy here. Mm-hmm. Perform an additional roll attempt of up to 5 dice. And what am I gonna do? I'm gonna... Man, do I just go for everything here and just... This is a hard one. Man, I don't know what to do. Do I have anything? I can do this at any time, right? During my main phase. Nope, I cannot.
No, I mean...
I'm close to...
You have a lot of outcomes that will... Another present gives you a scavenge. A 4 is also your jingle, so then it turns into either a straight...
Jingle.
It's the ball.
Oh,
so
okay.
4 turns then into a straight or bad tidings.
Yep.
So that's 2 die faces that are good.
The thing with the 4 is it's only... That's the only jingle.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to keep these. We're going to roll this. Hope for a jingle or a present. There's a present.
Yeah. So that's still...
So it's given me a scavenge. It's not the best thing that I could have had, but it's something.
I mean, it turned a bad roll into savable.
So I'll draw those 2. I'll draw 2 CP. I was at 1. There's at 3. I draw a card. I am going to do some damage here. I'm going to discard a gift.
Okay.
It's going to do 3 damage to you.
Okay.
That is give a little.
Give a little.
And then I'm going to add 3 damage there with this one. So that would be 6. That's add 3 to...
Now...
It's an attack modifier. I guess that wasn't an attack. That was a main phase action.
When you are actually attacking.
Okay. Then I had something else, I thought. I guess I don't.
I mean, hitting scavenge twice has let you have a lot of cards and a lot of CP, which has been nice.
All right, I guess I'll play 2 of my presents here and get 2 rejects out to play. So we've got Sproingy and we have got Bitey.
Yep.
Bitey is adding 2 heal. and 2 damage. Springy inflicts 2 coal. It adds a damage.
Yeah.
All right. That is going to be it for me.
Okay. Let's get back to 1 CP and draw.
That was a long move for me. Sorry about that.
You are good.
To really think about it.
I'm just rolling. Not like all my CP is giving me a lot of options here.
That's what I wanted to do. I remember.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna keep that.
We're gonna keep that.
We're gonna just stay right there. Not push that anymore.
Yeah, that's a good roll.
Yeah, we're gonna do that for sure. I will remain at my stack limit of cheer, but that's okay. Or well, now I'm second guessing myself. No, we're gonna keep that. So I'm gonna gain. I have the cheer limit. I'm gonna gain 2 eggnog here, and then I am dealing 5 damage this time.
5 damage, and I have nothing to defend it with, so I will do my 3 here. And it looks like I do 2 damage per reject, or 1 damage per reject.
Yeah.
Now, do I do it twice?
So it
says on,
yeah,
so that's just once.
Yeah.
So you get 3 damage.
Yeah. And did I say 5? It should be 9. I was thinking I'm adding 5, so 9 total.
9 to me.
And I'm taking 3.
And you're taking 3. 9 is 26.
Okay, and that is it for me.
All right. Very good. Gain a CP.
Man, we're like both just slowly going down this time.
That's right.
But you have defended for 9 so far.
Sorry, gonna remove your status effects, all of them.
Okay.
So that is 2. I'm going to... Let's see. Okay. We're going to go ahead and start rolling. Wow. Man, I keep on getting these and it's not... Let's see. So I have bad tidings.
Yeah.
Distribute 3 coal among 3 opponents. Then deal 2 collateral damage to each opponent per coal. I kind of like that. I think I like that. So that would be... I think I'm going to go there.
Okay.
Let me re-roll this one just in case. That is a large straight now.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
So I draw a reject, or I may activate 1 reject without discarding it. Deal 9 damage. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to activate Springy, which is going to inflict 2 coal. And then it's going to add 1 damage.
So we're at 10.
Okay. And then I'm going to play Springy's Surprise, which is going to add 1 damage for each coal that opponents are inflicted with, up to a maximum of 4. So we're at 10, 11, 12. And then I'm going to activate Dottie. So we're at 15, right? Excuse me. And then I'm going to do Dottie's Diversion, which is if your opponents are inflicted with at least 2 coal, I gain 2 CP. And that is it.
Okay, so 15.
So 15 damage to you.
Okay, and my defensive doesn't add any, or doesn't...
Nathaniel Preston watching behind. Devin is going to win. Possibly.
Okay, possibly. Not sure
Possibly.
which game you're in, actually, so...
Yeah.
Don't want to spoil it for you. Okay, so what do we...
So bells are good for you.
3 eggnogs.
Yeah. And then you're doing 2 damage to me, looks like.
No, that doesn't do damage.
Oh, that's on the eggnog when you roll that.
So it's 15. I do need to spend the 1 CP to prevent 6 of it, but not this time, and I will still take 9.
Still taking 9 damage. That was a heavy hit there.
21.
Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and spend my present here, and I have to reshuffle my rejects, and then that is my turn. So on to you.
Over to me. Well, let's just teetering back and forth between 1 CP and no CP. Okay. So
I got good old Dottie back.
I think I'm going to roll. Actually, you know what? Before I roll, I might as well spin my eggnog. No reason not to.
Yeah, that eggnog is pretty cool. Gives you a little power up.
Yeah. Or just deals 2 damage.
2 damage to me.
Okay. And now, dang it, I did it again. Now I go into the main roll here. Okay, what do we got?
Ooh, a whole bunch of axes. 1, 2, 3, 5.
2, 3. Let's keep those and roll these. Yeah, let's do that. 4, 5.
4, 5. Wow.
Well, it's less damage because I don't have as many, but we will just stick with the good old large straight there.
Yep, of course.
Yeah, we'll do that. So it should be 7 damage to you.
7 to me. I have nothing to prevent it. I'm going to go ahead and do my defensive roll here, and it looks like a whole bunch of nothing. You get 1 damage per reject.
Damage,
3 damage. 3 damage. I'm getting a lot of 6s, but not together.
Yeah.
All right, your second main phase.
Okay. Second main, I'm just going to hold.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and triple up. Cost me 2 CP.
And did you take your
I did take
7?
I did not take my 7. Let me draw here. This goes up 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, my 7 damage, so I'm at 17. Okay, so I played my triple up. Ooh. Let's see. What can I do? I'm going to play some transference.
Okay.
And that's going to cost me 2 CP. I'm going to take your cheer.
Okay.
I'm going to steal your holiday cheer.
Stealing the holiday cheer.
Okay. It is a close game again. And that's all I'm going to do right now.
Yeah, Tom, I think we're getting to the end here. Couple of bigger turns from either of us.
Let's see. 5, 6, 3, 1, 1. Man, I keep getting all these in-betweens. 4s. I need a 4. Let's go ahead and start.
You have all your big damaging misfits, too. So
I do.
Doesn't take too much more here.
6. Man. Okay. Doesn't take much.
Kind of in that same position. A present.
Yeah. A present.
Jingle.
A jingle. A 4.
A 4, yeah.
So we're going to go. I only need one of these. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try again. Try again. It's going to cost me my 1 CP. And we're going to re-roll this 3. Oh, a whole bunch of nothing. A whole bunch of nothing. Unfortunately, let's see. Attack modifiers. I have no attack.
You don't?
So that's a big old whiff on my part. That's it.
Okay.
That is it. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Oh man, that's
I'm fearful because the next time you attack, there is literally 6 damage just sitting
coming up
right here.
Man, that was
okay.
That was a rough roll.
Look at me, I have 2 CP.
That was a rough roll.
I don't even know how that feels. Oh gosh.
Feels bad.
That yeah, that probably does feel bad. Oh man, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna spend 2 CP.
I should have done my holiday cheer.
Oh, you
That's
stole
okay.
it.
I stole it.
To triple up and draw 3 cards.
That's one thing about not knowing the players that well. The boards.
3.
Next time,
man,
Santa.
At this point, I feel like I'm just digging, right?
Hoping for something good.
Hoping for something.
Hoping for something.
I don't think I'm going to worry about the upgrading trim your tree, so I'm going to discard that for a CP and use that CP to now double up. Interesting.
Hey, start spreading some cheer. I need CP over here.
Yeah, I understand. I'm going to discard again because now I have no CP. We're going to discard Holly Jolly 2. To at least
Brian, you going to put anything good in it? I hope so.
Maybe walk to the store.
Hopefully it wasn't too far of a walk.
Yeah, I hope it's close and not cold. Okay, I'm rolling. I got 1 CP and 4 cards. That's
1 CP, 4 cards.
1. Good night.
What's this? 2. And I'm starting to get hot here. It's coming towards the end of the game.
Yeah.
Getting flustered.
Man, I'm gonna roll these.
Probably some holiday cheer.
Actually, let me think about this. That was a 2 and a 5. Yeah, I'm gonna roll these. I didn't decide to upgrade that. It is 8 damage.
Yeah, that was the one that, what would it have done for you? Probably giving you at least 1 more damage for each.
8 damage, and you're at 17.
I'm at 17.
You don't have any damage blocking rejects.
I do not.
You played the 6 damage card.
I did.
So,
This is,
maybe I just do the 8 damage?
might be a good move.
Oh, man, that's tough. I think I'm going to do it. I think 8 damage puts you at 9.
Tom, you're right. He's getting me up against the ropes. The heat in the kitchen it's coming on. I need to put an end to this fire.
But man, I really want to gain an eggnog so that I can spend my eggnog.
Santa is not greedy. You are greedy.
I know.
You're a Krampus.
My thought is I really only have like this turn and next turn.
Yep.
See, the straight would give me. I'm gonna be greedy. We're gonna roll these.
Greedy. Ultimate time.
That's a bit too greedy.
You could do that with 1 CP and all those axes.
Okay, so that moved it over there. So, okay, I'm going to do that. So we're going to go to Rosy Cheeks 2.
All right.
I'm going to gain a cheer. I'm going to gain an eggnog. And then I'm going to deal 7 plus 1 damage, so 8 damage. So it's still 8 damage.
Still 8.
Which is fine. That's kind of what I was going for there.
All right, I'm going to do my defensive roll here, which doesn't defend any incoming damage, but does give me some stuff. And actually, I will inflict coal on you.
Okay, 1 more coal.
1 more coal, which I like.
Yeah.
Okay. Second main phase.
Second main phase, I'm going to spin these eggnog. That's really what I was hoping for.
Yep.
Is to get enough to spin to do something here. And you took 8.
And 2.
And actually
I
make
took
it...
9 damage.
Yeah, make it... no, it should have been 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I just did 2 more.
So 10.
Coming from the eggnog.
Is that the player count one? No, that's not. Okay.
What am I doing here? I think...
So Mercy Q, that's actually the festivities one, is 1 per player.
I am going to discard 1 more card for a CP. And that's it.
All right. So I think we're kind of down here to see what happens. I gain a CP here. Okay. Ooh. Unfortunately, that well. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna gain 2 CP, get paid. So that's at 3. And I'm going to remove your cheer.
Oh, yeah. Mercy Q was talking about the player count.
Remove your cheer.
You have removed...
I know.
so
much.
You have removed something at the very beginning. I think a cheer. Oh, yeah. When I had 3 and I could have turned something into a 6. You stole a cheer. You removed another cheer. And then you cleared 3 cheer and 2 eggnog.
Okay. I need a 2. I think that is my biggest hitting one. I really just need to do any damage. And a 2 is what's going to do that for me. And I have nothing to help me here. Let's see. What else gives me damage? I do have... Nope, I don't have that. Don't have that. I have SWAT. Small straight. I don't think I can be greedy. I think I have to go for a 2 here. But that does get rid of my SWAT. Okay. You know what? We're going to get a little greedy.
Cheer, cheer, cheer.
Not what I needed. And now we're just going to roll these 2 and... Or do I just stay with the 1s? Do I just stay with the 1s? That's 5, 8.
You got 6
9.
extra added, if that's what
Yeah,
you
so I'm at 11. There's no way I can take you down completely. Am I greedy? I already had a whiff last round. That's really what's like inhibiting me here.
Tom is reminding you, you have a cheer.
I do have a cheer. I do have a cheer. I do have a cheer. 6. So I do have a small straight that way. So with that being said, I will go a 2 here, hopefully, and there it is. So that is a small straight. I'm sorry, that's a large straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And that's using the cheer?
That is not using the cheer. Yeah, that is using the cheer.
You use 3 plus.
That's using the cheer. All right.
Okay.
That's it.
I am going to play something here.
Of course. I should have waited on that cheer.
What am I going to play here?
Let's see.
I am going to play Tip It.
Uh-huh. What are you going to tip?
And I think making this a 4.
Okay, that does not give me rotter.
Is my best.
That does give me bad tidings, I believe.
Which I don't actually want bad tidings. That is probably worst case scenario. So maybe I turn this one. Maybe I give you CP and cards.
CP and cards.
Yeah. What if we turn that into a 5?
So what did I have there? That was a 4 into a 5.
Yeah. What if
So that does...
What if we do that?
That's
I think that's my best
absolutely
play.
terrible because it does no damage.
No more damage coming at me. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
I should have definitely just kept it at the small straight. I got too greedy.
Look, see,
Okay.
people just think I'm a villain.
You are. Okay, that's terrible. Gain 3 gifts. I draw a card. What a terrible move. I'm going to go ahead and stop there. He just deflated me so hard.
Sorry. Not sorry. Okay. Well, let's gain my CP.
Gain that CP.
Draw a card.
It's because I don't have my beard on.
I'm just going to roll.
All right, let's see what happens. Because you just gave me the best card I could have for you rolling.
Okay. What to do?
What to do?
Maybe I go for the naughty or nice?
Naughty or nice. Naughty or nice is a good one.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Well. Now it's a 50-50 shot.
I like it.
Oh, man.
What are we doing? Down to the wire. I need you to get a whiff.
I know you do.
I need it to happen. Need my rejects in play.
My thing with the fireside chat is like it could be enough to deal damage, or
But
like
it also could not.
But it also, could not. Man, this is tough. I kind of am leaning toward playing it safer. It's not typically what I do.
Let's say first time. Let's see.
So, if I roll,
What's it gonna be? Extremely hyped for when this game arrives. Yeah, it's definitely a cool one. These two characters play really well together. We're excited to try them with other characters as well.
man, I'm torn here.
Let's go with your gut.
Go with my gut. Oh man, I don't have the cards to help myself is the problem.
And what do I have?
Let's do this. This could be worse. Not really sure. Okay, well,
That is
I
actually
got,
better.
both ways there.
Yep.
So let's go with the good old naughty or
course.
nice 2. I think I upgraded this the second turn of the
I
game.
think so.
So are you changing it?
I am not.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything to change it.
Then here we go. This could be it. It is dealing
11
damage.
damage. Hey, I gain a CP.
You do gain a CP.
But that takes me from 7 all the way down to 0. And, man, we had a brute force Santa.
We did.
Brute force Santa.
Yeah. I was very cruel in my use of not letting you do some things.
There were a couple times I screwed up on that one. I realized that. Obviously, I should have kept that
Small
that
straight
cheer. I should have known. And in the back of my head, I knew that you were going to have something to modify it. You
Yeah.
always do. You should. You should always have something to modify it. But that was Santa and Krampus. So Let's see, Loki versus Krampus. That would be a fun one.
That would be a really fun one, I think.
Yeah, maybe for our next one, we do that one.
Yeah, so I'm excited that we have these now. I think I'm telling you, I'm excited to play Santa against some people and see how that game giving CP is. Although this game, I think that was the first time right there that I was giving you CP. I didn't really ever do the festivities. So.
Well, I definitely hit Naughty or Nice a lot more than you did.
Yeah, that is true.
I want to say I hit it at least 3 or 4 times.
Which is it's a good ability. It
really is.
Super heavy hitting, and then just, take your CP for me to do
And
that.
it's funny that it's a lot of the times it's either a large straight or Naughty or Nice, right? Like, because that being the 6 and those being the 4 and the 5s, if you get it, you just have that opportunity of kind of deciding what do you want. Do you want to gain more of your status effects, or do you just want to do the damage? So if you've got somebody on the ropes, just do that damage for them and go from there.
I'm telling you, I really like the Misfits. I think it got very unfortunate that you just needed an attack and you had 6 damage.
Plus healing some and going from there. Yeah, that was... Well, and I had this card too a lot, which was drawing 2 more rejects. And so I was really debating, like...
You need to spend your rejects.
I need to spend them to draw 2 more, or do I get rid of 2 of these? But then that's getting rid of 6 extra damage. So that was I was kind of on the fence of playing this one, when to play it.
Yeah.
But it is really cool. Like we mentioned a couple of times, super thematic. That's one thing that Roxley Games Dice Throne just doesn't. It's so thematic and
everybody plays so differently. And Tom's agreeing. The Misfits are awesome. It's just how they work, how they get to stay out there until you need them. Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you don't have to activate them.
Yeah. So I don't know. I really enjoy it. These were fun. These were really fun. I'm glad we added them to the collection. And,
for sure.
Cannot wait.
It's funny, when it got released, we were kind of on the fence of like, why? What kind of theme is this, right? But really, it is. They're great characters. They really are. We're excited to try them out for other people. Thanks to you guys for joining in. We really do appreciate it. We know this was a bit of a longer one. But we're glad we got to show this off. For those of you that are waiting for it, hopefully this kind of scratched your itch a little bit until you get yours in.
It gets to hold you off until it actually shows up. As far as our live streaming goes, right? We started these at kind of a rocky time with BGG Con, and then next week is Thanksgiving, so we'll obviously not be doing one next week. So we'll probably hope to do some in the beginning parts of December, and then of course holiday season comes into full swing, and may not get back to it until January. But definitely next week is going to be Thanksgiving. But
we do have a pre-recorded Dice Throne. So that one will be coming out next Thursday. So even though you won't be able to talk to us, you will get to see us play some Dice Throne. It's the Marvel characters, but we'll leave that kind of a little bit more as a surprise. Tom, thanks for joining us again. Hopefully you had your football in the background and you had us playing this, and you got a good night of games.
Mercy Q, you stuck around from beginning to end. Much appreciated there. That's really awesome.
And like we mentioned, we're up for whatever you want to do. We really do appreciate everything that you've done for us, and we'll be in contact. And then Joe and Shelby, thanks for joining us. Don't know if you guys are still there, but we've had a really good time. Let's see who else we had. Brian, hopefully you enjoy that eggnog and you can make it to work tomorrow.
Exactly. Hopefully you made it to the store and made it back. Last we heard you were walking to the store, so let's hope that you made it back safe. But anyway, thank you guys. Thanks everybody. If you're watching this after the fact, please subscribe, comment, like, all those things. Help the video get out there. We enjoy doing this content, so we want as many people to see it.
And we got to see Devin spreading some holiday cheer.
This is probably one and only time you got to, for sure.
I've got a surprise next week, too. Don't worry. All right. We appreciate you guys. We will see y'all next time.
All right.
Bye.